This is the Roulette Master. One of my subscribers, Jerry, just created the Good Roulette system. And he says it's so good, he's telling everyone. He's telling everyone at work. He's telling everyone he sees at the casino. And he says that he has so many people winning money with his new Good Roulette system. That's exciting. Let's see if it's as good as he says it is. And today, we're going to put his incredible new system up against Reverse Streets by Daniel. And we're going to start with that one first today. This should be an awesome matchup. And let's see which one makes the most money. And let's place the bets. We're going to leave out the last three that hit, the 9, the 22, and the 14. And we're going to put $5 on each street that doesn't have those numbers in it. So here we go. All right. And if you have a $45 total bet, you know that it's right because that's 9 streets and $5 on each street. Here we go. That's a 23 red. And we lost. And if you lose with this one, you start out by doubling, and you go from 45 to 90, and then go ahead and spin again. And then once we win, I'll show you what to do next. That's a 31 black. Okay, we won. So now what we're going to do is, you see we're minus 15. We're going to take off the street that just won, which would be the 31. And then we're going to go ahead and spin. Now we have 8 streets instead of 9. And here we go. That's a 17 black, and that's a $40 win. We're up 25. So once you have a loss and you're in session profit, you restart. If we don't have a loss, we're going to go to 7 streets after that, and I'll share that with you as we go through. Let's place our next bets, and we're going to leave out the 17, 31, and 23. Just like that. 17, 31, and 23. So there's our $45 bet. Let's go ahead and spin back to 9 streets. All right, here we go. And that's a 00. So, man, that's not ordinary to lose the first 2 attempts at 9 streets, but that's okay. I want to show you guys that it can recover from anything, and this is a really good system. So we're going to start by doubling and then spin again with 9 streets. And that's a 34 red. And we got the win. So now what we do is we take off the street that just won, and which would be the 34, and then we spin again. And again, once you have a loss, if you're in session profit and you get a win here, you restart. But if you don't have a loss, we're going to work our way back to 7, but we lost again. So now we're going to actually just double the bet, and you can see now all of a sudden we're minus 70, and we have a 160 total bet out there. And here we go. That's a 16 red. And we lost again. So we're going to have to double again from 160 to 320. And let's go ahead and do that and spin with 8 streets here. That's a 33 black. And we lost again. Okay, let's double one more time to 640. And that's a lot of losses with a high coverage system so far, but let's recover. Here we go. Okay, that's a $320 win. We see we're not in session profit. So what we're going to do now is take out the one that won last, which would be the 28th street. Okay, and now you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're never going to go below 7 streets. So let's get a win here. That's a 15 black. And that's a $400 win. Now we're back in profit at $170. And we go back and place our bets again. So that was a lot of losses with this many numbers covered. But we recovered, and we're going to leave out the 15, 28, and 33. Okay. Okay, we're at $45 total bet. That's 9 streets at 5 on each street. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 27 red. And we won. So again, after you win, you go ahead and take off a street. So we'll take off the one that won there, and then we'll spin again with 8 streets. So that changes the bet to $40. And that's a 5 red. And that's a win. So now we're up 205. Now we take another street off. So we take the 5 off. That just won. Let's do that. Okay, and then we spin at $35 total bet now because we have 7 streets at 5 each. And that's a 20 black. And that's a win. So we completed the cycle, and we're up $230. So now we'll do that. Start with 9 streets again. We'll leave out the 25 and 27. So let's do that. Okay, and then spin back at 9 streets with 5 on each. Here we go. That's a 13 black, and that's a win. So we're at 245. We're going to take a street off. So we're going to go take the 13 off. Now we have 8 streets, and let's spin. And you never go below 7 streets. This is a 7-8-9 system, or 9-8-7 is a better way to put it. That's a win there. We're up to 65. So let's go ahead and take off the street that just won, and that'll get us to 7 streets. Okay, and let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. All right. Again, this is Reverse Streets by Daniel, and has been doing great lately. That's a win there. We're up 290. So now we completed the cycle, so we restart. And we will leave out the 28, 35, and 13. Those are the last 3 that have hit. All right. And then also the 35. And there we go. There's our $45 bet. Let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here. That's a 21 red. That's a nice win, and that's at 9 streets. We're up $305. Now we're going to go to 8 streets by dropping the 21 that just hit. And then let's spin again with 8 streets. And here we go. That's a 30 red. And we lost that one. So again, if you lose, we're going to go ahead and double. But if we get in session profit, we always restart if we have a loss. We don't have to complete the whole cycle. That's a 31 black. Okay, that's a win there. And you see we're up 305, so we can go ahead and restart. If we were not doing well, we could just take the one that hit off and go back to 7 streets. But let's go ahead and put 9 streets up again. And safety is number 1. We're going to leave out the 31, 30, and 21. So let's do that. And there's our 9 streets. Let's go ahead and spin. And we're off and running again. Here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a good win at 9 streets. We're at 320. So we will drop another one. And we'll drop the one that just hit, the 14, and spin with 8 streets now. And I really like this system. I can't wait to see how it does for the whole time today, and then get to the new good roulette system. I hope you guys are ready for that one. It looks fantastic. We're up 340, and we're going to take off the one that hit last, the 16. That gets us to 7 streets. And let's go ahead and spin with 7 streets now and see if we can complete the cycle. That's a 10 black. And we did, so fantastic. So we're up 365. And now we'll put our 9 streets out again. We'll leave out the 10, 14, and 16. So those ones right there, all together. Okay, that's a $45 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And let's see what we get here. That's a 5 red. And that's a win. So again, that was at 9 streets. We're up 380. And let's go ahead now, and we'll take the 5 street out. And now we have 8 streets, which gives us a $40 bet with $5 on each. That's a 4 black, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead now, and we'll double that bet from 40 to 80 and spin. And here we go. That's a 14 red. Okay, and we lost again. So what we're going to do now is just double again from 80 to 160. And this is why we have a $2,000 bankroll for this one. And you can also play this with a $400 bankroll and dollar units. We just lost again, so now you're seeing why we need the $2,000 bankroll, because now we're at 320 total bet. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 5 red. And we lost again. My goodness, that's a bunch of losses in a row there. Let's go ahead and double again to 640, and then we'll check our balance after this one. That's a 20 black. And we finally got a win. But we are not in session profit or near session profit. So what we do is we go ahead and we take off the one that just hit, which would be the 20. Okay, and then now that leaves us with 7, which is the least that we ever have. So we're not going past 7 to 6. We're going to just take that one off and see if we can get a win right here. And that's a 17 black. And we didn't get it. So now we would need to double again. However, let's see, we have about $1,500 left in the bankroll. We can double one more time. Let's go ahead and do that and spin. And here we go. That's a 29 black. And we got it. So that's an $800 win. Now we're up $340 and we reset. But that was probably the farthest it's gone since I've started testing this one. But we did recover, and 17, 20, and 29 we're going to leave out now. And that's why it's so important with all these systems, just like Sonny always says, that if you get up a good amount that you're happy with, cash out and declare victory over the casino, because you never know if you're going to get something crazy happen with a bunch of losses in a row, even with high coverage. So we won that one at 9 streets. We're up $355. We'll go to 8 streets now and remove the 27. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 31 black. And we won that one, so we're up $375 now. And let's take off one more. Let's take off the 31. And now we're at a $35 total bet with 7 streets. And that's why it's so important that you don't push the issue if you're close to session profit reset, because you want to keep the bets as low as possible. And we completed the cycle there. We're up $400. And you can see we got a lot of that back really quickly, so there's no reason to take unnecessary risks. So we'll leave out the 2, the 31, and the 27 now. So let's do that. And then spin at $45 total bet. Here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, we won at 9 streets. We're at $415. Let's go to 8 streets. We'll take out the 8. And then spin, and here we go. All right, that's an 8 black. And we lost that one. And I just realized one of the bets slid over there. Let me take this one off. There we go. And you can see on that last one we lost. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just doubled the bet from 40 to 80. I'm glad I saw that one there that wasn't on the street. That wouldn't have been good. So we lost anyway, so it didn't really matter on that one. And that's a win there. So we're up $415, and we reset because we had a loss and we're near session profit. So now we'll start again, and we'll leave out the 4, the 8, and the 8, and the 2. Well, actually, we need to leave out the 2 because if there's one that has the same number twice, you jump to the next one. So we'll leave out the 2, the 4, and the 8, which would be the first 3 streets, just like that. And then there's our 9 streets, and let's spin. All right, here we go. That's a 7 red, and we lost. So we will double that bet at 9 streets and spin. And here we go. That's a 16 red. Okay, that's a win there, but we're not in session profit. We're at 400. So we take one off. We'll take the 16 off that just won. And now we have 8 streets, and let's spin with 8 streets. Here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. And we got the win. So now we can reset. We're at 440. And that's awesome. So now we'll leave out the 7, 15, and 16. Let me fix that one. Okay, and this is the reverse streets by Daniel. And coming up is the new Good system. Can't wait to share that with you. And that's a win there at 9 streets. So we're at up 455. Let's go back to 8 streets and take the 5 out. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 22 black. And that's a win. So we're at 475, and we'll take one more out. So we'll take the 22 out now. And now we have 7 streets at 5 on each, which is a $35 total bet. And let's see how this one closes it out before we get to the new Good system coming up. And we completed that cycle, so we're up $500. That's awesome. So now we'll leave out the 3, the 22, and the 5. Oops, I accidentally put one on the 5. So let's do that. Oops, let me take that one out and spin. Here we go. And here we go. Let's see how this one closes it out. That's a 29 black. And that's a win. At 9 streets, we're at 515. We'll go to 8 streets. Take out the 29 that just hit and spin. And this will be our last spin of the day right here. For this system, the Good system is coming up. And we got the win. So after 15 minutes with the incredible new reverse streets by Daniel, we made $535 profit. That is awesome. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day, the Good roulette system. Let's jump right into it and get started. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the Good roulette system. I can't wait to share this one with you. And we're going to be looking at the last number that hit, the 20. So we're going to bet on first and third 12. And I know a lot of systems start out this way, but this one is very different, and I'll share with you how as we go through. That's a 13 black. And we lost. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 on each. But that's just the start of this progression. It's going to change. And here we go. That's a 1 red. And we got the win. If we win at 30, we always go back to 10. But after the 30, it's going to change. And we're going to be on second and third, leaving out the one that hit last for 10 each. Here we go. That's a 24 black. And that's a good win there. We're up 20, and now we'll be on first and third. And make sure you stick around for the whole video on this one. This one is fantastic and really goes a different direction when you need it to. And that's another win. So we'll be on second and third now for 10 each. And we're up 30. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. That's an 8 black. All right, and we lost that one. So we'll go to 30 each. And then spin. Here we go. That's a 12 red. And we lost again. So if we lose at the $30 level, we're going to go to 40 each. Okay, so if you lose at the $30 level, we're going to start going up 1 unit after the $30 level. And that's a 1 red. And I think we lost again. So you're going to get to see the recovery on this because we're starting out very poorly. So now we'll be at 50 each. And there's more to it than just increasing on losses. You'll see that here in a second. Okay, that's a 28 black. Okay, we got the win at 50, but you see we're not in session profit. We're going to go up on wins as well, so until we're in session profit. So now we're going to be at 60 on second and third. But the real genius of this is before we start going one up and on wins and losses, that first one is not going to be a 1-up, it's a 2-up. So we'll go over that as we go through here as well. And we're still not in session profit, and we're increasing on wins and losses until in session profit. So now we go to 70, and we'll be on first and third. So let's do that and spin at 70 each, 140 total. Okay, that's a 4 black. Okay, that's a $70 win. We're up 50, and let's go ahead and reset. So let's do, we'll be on second and third for 10 each, and if you're close to session profit, you want to reset with this one because you're going to make so much money off of the 10 to 30. There's a win at 10, but when we go from 10 to 30 and win, we're going to win as well. So we're up 60, and we'll be on first and third. Let's go ahead and spin. So there's no reason, if you're close to session profit, there's no reason to push it with this one either. Be safe as possible. And that's a loss. So we go 10 to 30. So by going 10 to 30 instead of 10 to 20, we're having a much better chance of winning money on the first couple spins, and that's a big deal. So that's a win there. We go back to 10, and we'll be on first and second for 10. We're up 70. All right, here we go. And that's a 6 black. That's a win. So now we'll be on second and third for 10 each, and we're up 80. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And then coming up, we'll be going over the bankroll and everything else you need to know with this one, and show you how this progression really works when your things are going good or when things are going bad. And let's go ahead, and we're up 90 right now. Let's go ahead and spin again. And that's a 12 red. Okay, so now we're up 100, and we'll be on second and third, leaving out the dozen that hit last. And here we go. There's a lot of systems where you go up one on losses and don't go up one when you win. And then there's lots of systems, where you go up, 2 units or you triple the bet. This one has a little bit of everything, and we're up 110. This is kind of a mixture that helps you benefit from the going up a little bit early, and then a little more safety on the back end. So we'll be on first and second now for 10 each, and let's spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 9 red. Fantastic. So now we're currently up 130. We'll be on second and third for 10 each with the Good Roulette system. That's an 18 red. That's a win. So we'll be on first and third now. We're currently up $140 and doing fantastic so far. Let's see how this continues on. Looks really, really good. That's a 21 red. That's a loss. So we'll go 10 to 30. And a lot of systems that just go 10 to 20, they don't get the money back that, they don't get in profit after the first spin. So this is different. You're going to be in profit even on both spins. And then after that, you kind of go into recovery. And that is a nice win there. And you always go back to 10 after you get the first one there. We're up 150, and that's because we're going from 10 to 30. But then after that, we go up 1 unit, win or lose, until in session profit. And we lost that one with a 0, so we will go 10 to 30. And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 11 black. And that's a win. So we'll go back to 10, and we'll be on second and third. We're up 160 already. And here we go again. I really like this one so far, and that's a 9 red. That's a loss, so we'll go 10 to 30. So we're getting some of the benefits of systems that go up from 10 to 30 with the safety aspects later on of systems that go up 1 unit. And then also by going up on wins and losses in the recovery, it makes sure it doesn't get away from you. So we lost that one at 30 each, so now we're going to go to 40. Okay, and let's go ahead and you can see there we lost at 10, we lost at 30, so that we were up about 160. So now we're at 80, 40 each, and we're going to try to get somewhat close to that before resetting. That's a 28 black. Okay, and we're not quite near session profit, so we'll go up again. So we'll go from 40 to 50, and we'll need to move those bets now, though. We'll be on second and third now for 50 each. And let's go ahead and spin, and this will get us close to session profit right here if we can get the win, and I think we did with the 21 red. Okay, so we're up 170 now. We restart, and we'll be on first and third. And here we go. And again, you want to play it as safe as possible because you're making a lot of money between 10 and 30 with 2 dozens. And that's a win there. So now we'll be on first and second for 10 each, and we're up 180. Let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here with Good Roulette system. And that's a 20 black, and that's a win. So now we'll be on first and third. Currently up $190, and let's go ahead and spin again and see what we get here. Okay, that's a 6 black. That's a win. We're up 200, and we'll be on second and third. And let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. That's a 00. That's definitely a loss, but we still have the opportunity of making money because we're going 10 to 30 And then if we lose this, we'll go into recovery and go up 1 unit, win or lose. And that's a 27 red. But a lot of times you're going to win at that $30 bet, and now we'll be on first and second. Now you see we're up 210. If we were just going up 1 unit on losses at the beginning, we wouldn't be up near as much as we are. But we're taking advantage of the positives of both sides of that equation. We're at 220, and we'll be on second and third. And it just really helps you make a lot of money between the $10 and $30 bet, and then get into recovery. That's a 22 black, and that's a win. So we're up 230, and we'll be on first and third. All right, here we go. I'm absolutely loving this so far. Let's see how this continues. That's a 7 red, and that's a win. So we're currently up 240, and we'll be on not first, but second and third. We're leaving out the one that hit last, and let's see what we get here. That's a 33 black, and that's a win. We're up 250, and we'll be on first and second. Okay, let's see what we get here, and let's spin. That's a 17 black. That's a nice win. We're up 260, and we'll be on first and third. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a nice win on 26 black. We'll take it. And up $270 already. And here we go. Let's see what happens if we do have some multiple losses in a row. That's why we test these for 15 minutes each, so we can see the ups and the downs. And but we've already had some multiple losses, and we have one right here. Let's see if we get another loss here. But you have a really good chance of winning at the $30 level on these. But we already have had some good recoveries with this one. But let's see where it goes now. That's a 2 black, and that's a win. So we recovered, and we'll be on second and third. And not only do we recover, but we actually make money, and we're up 280, which is nice because a lot of systems with 2 dozens don't make money on the second spin. That's a 2 black, and that's a loss. So we'll go 10 to 30. Then let's go ahead and spin again here, and let's see what we get. That's a 35 black. That's a nice win. And again, getting those wins at 30 is huge. Because you're continually making profit. We're up 290 now. We're constantly adding profit on those first 2 spins. And that's a 6 black. That's a nice win. We'll be on second and third now, and we're up $300. All right. Both these systems today have been doing fantastic. Let's see how this one finishes out here. And sure looks good to me so far. And now we are up 310, and we'll be on first and second. All right, here we go. That's a 3 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 320, and we'll be on second and third. And let's go ahead and spin again here and see what we get. That's a 12 red, and I think that is a loss, and it is. So let's go into recovery mode, but it's not really full. I mean, we're actually trying to make profit now on this second spin as well before we go into full recovery. And that's a 6 black. And now we had multiple losses in a row. So again, we're going to go from 30 to 40 and spin. And remember, so we lost 60 on the two $30 bets, and then 20. So we're 80 down from where we started. We got a nice win there. That made up half of it. So you can see we're not near session profit, but we're up $280. So we're going to go up one more time, but we'll need to go from 40 to 50, and we'll be on first and second, $450 each. And then if we get this, we'll get some profit. So here we go. And we got it. So that's awesome. And if you lose, you just keep increasing 1 unit at a time, whether you win or lose, until you're near session profit. And we're up 330 now. And we'll be on second and third, leaving out the one that hit last. And here we go. That's a 9 red. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and go 10 to 30 on each. See if we can make some profit here after going from 10 to 30. And we did. That's a 30 red. And a lot of times you're going to win on that $30 bet. We're up $340 now, and we'll be on first and second. All right, this is doing fantastic, and this is good, like he says it is. So far, just as I say that, we hit a double zero. So we'll go ahead and triple that. Just the first one from 10 to 30, and then spin. Then you go up 1 unit, win or lose. And again, really takes advantage of that $30 bet because we're making profit on that, and we're up $3.50 now. We'll be on second and third. And let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 32 red. That's a nice win. We're up $3.60, and we'll be on first and second, leaving out the last one that hit, the third 12. And looks like we have a 7 red win there. Fantastic. So we're up $3.70, and we'll be on second and third now after the first 12 hit. And here we go. That's a 21 red. And that's a win. We're up $3.80, and let's see here. We have time for one more spin. So let's go first and third for 10 each, and then we'll see what you guys think about this one. I can't wait to get your guys' feedback, and that's a win. So after 15 minutes, the good roulette system won $390. Not as much as the first one, Daniel's system, which did incredible, but they both did fantastic and made a ton of profit combined for sure. And let me know down in the comments what you think about this as usual, whether you like it, don't like it, or would modify it to make it better. Those are all great things to hear from. And if you hope you're really enjoying the channel. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this community of people that love roulette. And if you want to send a system in, please send it in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.